And now our student speaker, Gordon Truong. Gordon is an accounting major here in the college. He's currently an intern in NASA Jet Propulsion Laboratory. He's accumulated an impressive 3.9 GPA during the past 4 years. He has worked for 2 years as experience with our VITA program, where accounting and other students are trained to help in the volunteer income tax assistance for low-income individuals. This year, I understand we served a record number of them here at Cal State LA in our program, and we received very high ranking from the IRS in terms of the very small number of rejections. Also, he's been involved in running. He's a 2-time LA marathon finisher. Okay, that's impressive. And after graduation, he will begin his career with BDO, a local mid-tier accounting firm, while studying for the CBE exam in his spare time. So, obviously a very busy and successful person. Let's hear a few words from Gordon.
Thank you, Dr. Goodrich, for that introduction, and thank you everyone for that warm welcome. Hi, my name is Gordon Truong, and I'm here today for the same reason you are. And that reason can be summed up in 3 words. We are the best of the best. Wait, how many words was that? 6? 7? As you can tell, I'm not very good when it comes to numbers. And that is why I chose to become an accountant. You know, we don't deal with that stuff. Anyways, to paraphrase what I said earlier, we are awesome. 3 words. Students, you have an awesome academic record. Dr. Shea tells me that only the top 10% of our entire college get invited to this event. If you're here tonight, you're either on the dean's list, enrolled in the honors college, received a scholarship recognized by the school, are a graduate student or a new inductee to the honor society, or accomplished in 2015 some kind of combination of everything I just said. My props to you. Parents, uncles, cousins, little brothers, and other family members. You're awesome for giving birth to, raising, and guiding our students into becoming the talented individuals we are today. You know, today we're here to celebrate the academic success of our students, but honestly, without your guidance, we would not be here today. So props also to you as well. On behalf of all of our students here, thank you for coming out. And as thanks for you being here, after our reception, we got some refreshments for you waiting outside. Faculty, your awesomeness branches off in 2 directions. So your rigorous instruction and course material keeps us humbled and shapes us into sophisticated human beings. At the same time, your interactive teaching styles and lenient grading policies give us incentive to not drop our classes and fail outright. Speaking of faculty, it is now time to give a shout out to all the professors in the College of Business and Economics that have contributed to my career here as an undergraduate student at Cal State LA. In particular, special thanks to all the good professors that have made my experience an enjoyable one. You know who you are. But just to let everyone else know who you are, Professor Gretchen Laurie, who teaches tax, Dr. Lucy Zhao for auditing, Professor Brian Truong, business stats. Now, I got an A in his class, but I promise it's not because we share the same last name. Nepotism is a very strong word, my guys. I earned my A fair and square. Just wanted to throw that out there. Moving on, Dr. Gregory Kunkel for accounting leadership. Dr. Taewon Kim, business finance. This is a big one. Dr. Kathy Hansen, chair of the accounting department. Her guidance has helped me see the light at the end of the tunnel that is college. I mean, the real world is an even bigger tunnel with more obstacles and challenges. But I like to think one rat race at a time. So thank you, Dr. Hansen. Moving on, Dr. Sergio Canavari, management. Dr. Rafiq Elias, business ethics. Professor Mark Canavari, for teaching me AIS, as well as for working for the best company in the universe, that is NASA Jet Propulsion Laboratory. Now, unfortunately, Professor Canavari couldn't be here tonight, but I am very grateful for him. See, this past Wednesday, he allowed me to practice my speech in front of his class. Not only that, he gave me a lot of much appreciated constructive criticism. Points that I hope I'll be able to implement in today's speech. And finally, Dr. Richard Lau, who teaches managerial accounting, also known as Accounting 211, also known as Accounting 2110 when semester hits, and also known as the gateway drug to the world of accounting. Because all business majors are required to take it, and once you take a class with Dr. Lau, you're going to be very addicted to accounting. He's that great of a teacher. Now, all teachers, both inside and outside the College of Business and Economics, and whether they have positive or negative reviews on ratemyprofessors.com, are very important. You see, not only do they facilitate the learning process when it comes to academics, they also teach us things outside the curriculum. For example, one of the more important things I learned here at Cal State LA is to take ownership in everything that I do. Dr. Lau emphasized that on day one of managerial accounting. Take ownership. It means be accountable for everything you're involved in. So when you get a bad grade on a test, it's easy to blame your teachers. When you get a bad grade on a group assignment, it's easy to blame your group members. And when you get a bad grade on a homework assignment, okay, it's kind of dumb to blame your dog. But what I'm trying to say here is that it's easy to blame others because it gives you a sense of power. See, during my 4 years here at Cal State LA, I've seen fellow students talk bad about the teachers because they received a lower grade than expected. And I've seen them talk bad about their incompetent teammates. While this helps them feel a little bit better about themselves in the short run, it's not deductive thinking. They don't learn anything when they think like this. Rather than blame someone else, take ownership. You learn a lot more when you hold yourself personally accountable. Rather than blaming the teacher, acknowledge that you need to change up your studying strategy and allocate your time accordingly. Instead of blaming your teammates, reflect on how you might become a better team member yourself. At the same time, of course, if there are obvious free riders, don't wait until the last minute and then blame them afterwards. Think about what actions you can take early on to kick that lazy person off the team. It'll make it easier for everyone. Embrace the fact that we're not perfect and we'll make mistakes. Only then can we learn from our experiences. When we blame others to feel like a winner, we get nothing. When we take ownership, on the other hand, we are humbled and are a lot more open to learning. So if you're like me and want to pursue a path of self-cultivation and lifelong learning, remember, you gotta think like a loser. Now, learning from your experiences is one thing, but what happens when we accomplish something and actually find success? Like, for example, being invited to the honors convocation. Taking ownership, in my opinion, is acknowledging the fact that while we do definitely have the right to feel successful, there have been others that have helped us get where we are. That said, I'd like to take a little bit of time to say thanks to my family for investing their time and effort into helping me develop into the person I am today. Special thanks, of course, to Mama and Baba, who have given me their unconditional support ever since even before I was born. See, my parents, they're not the richest parents in the world, but still, with their middle-class income, they could have, if they wanted to, leased luxury cars. They could have bought fancy clothes. They could have traveled wherever they wanted to vacation. Instead, they chose to become conservative and set aside money to make sure that my brothers and I were fed, safe, and educated. In short, and to apply something I learned here at business school, they amply covered the foundations of our Maslow's hierarchy of needs. All right, I have a take-home homework assignment for you. You guys are laughing, but don't tell me you came to a university and didn't expect any homework. I hope that you will take what I said today to heart and take ownership of this assignment. When you get a chance today, everyone here, give thanks to your parents, wherever they may be. Acknowledge that they were or are a very instrumental part of your development. And if they're still around, take them out to dinner. Show them that you love them. Or I mean, I guess you could just wait until next week when it's Mother's Day and kill two birds with one stone. It's up to you, up to you. All right, so far up to this point, I've been talking mostly about the past. Thanking my professors and my family for the time, as well as sharing with you something I learned from Dr. Lau 2 years ago. However, our associate dean and my editor, Dr. Shea, suggested that I talk a little bit about the future as well. Of course, I am an accountant, meaning I'm more used to dealing with past information. Working with the future is something you finance majors are better at doing. Still, if there's something to say about the future, it's this. Things will get tough. It's a pretty cliche line, but like I said before, there will be obstacles and challenges in our way. The trick, I think, is to take ownership and learn from them. Push through, and you will make it. Remember, you were put here on this earth for a reason. And that reason, my friends, is because some 9 months before you were born, you beat out about 300 million other sperm cells to successfully fertilize. Now think about that for a minute. If you lost that race back then, you would not be here today. In fact, you would not even exist. If you overcame a challenge of that scale and magnitude back then, you know nothing is impossible. Now that I think about it, America has a population of about 300 million. And of those 300 million, there can only be one President of the United States. So if we use that information and apply a little bit of creative accounting, something that we accountants are good at doing, you could say that it's like we're all presidents, you know what I mean? 300 million for themselves, one us, 300 million citizens, one president, And presidents are pretty successful people. So next time you're feeling down, next time you're feeling sad, next time you're feeling depressed, next time you're feeling under the weather, look into a mirror and remind yourself that you're a very successful president. My name is Gordon Truong. Congratulations to my fellow students, and happy Mother's Day. Thank you.